Hello my sexy muffins, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we are doing Alto Clef from the SCP Foundation and a little about him. Now, for those who do not know who Alto Clef is, well, a lot of people don't know who he is. He's a mystery. Even in the Foundation, he's a mystery. But we are going to go with the headcanons of what is canon for him. If you would like me to do his devil version or his Adam version. Yes, there are two versions that I can speak of. For those who do not know why, Jack says in his origin story with that he took Eden away from, SCP-166, his daughter, where he took Eden away from humanity once more. He could have been referencing that he is Adam and that he took Eden away by eating the apple with Eve, or he could have been the devil and gave the apple and took away Eden before, and that his not having the world be coming to a back to a natural state was him taking away Eden a second time. So that is that. Now let's go on with this. Alto's Clef, his age is unknown, and he cannot be photographed from the head up. It always turns into the form of an animal. He has 3 eyes. The third eye can move anywhere on his body at any time. Don't ask if it can go on the penis. It probably can, and it probably can see inside your woohoo or any other orifices he puts it into. Anyways, he is a natural liar all the time. And with you, he lies constantly to you and around you. Alto Clef does adore you. He loves you more than anyone else. But sadly, he cannot tell you how he feels. One, he is a loyal lover, so he would stay loyal to you and not be with anyone else. But he doesn't tell you right away how he feels about you. Honestly, at least. How he's obsessed with you and how he wants so much more with you. He is also a bit of a sexist pig. A recovered sexist pig, which means he's not as much before, but he still has those tendencies. And he's a bit of a creep and a slime ball. So now, what does that mean for you? Well, first thing first, he lies to you. If you say, "Why do you want to spend time with me?" he would say, "I like annoying you." Or, "Why do you keep following me?" "It's just because you have a nice ass." Or any of those. He does that because he wants to be near you and keep you as his. He's a type that loves control, but also is a prolific liar, so he doesn't know how to be honest to you. So he just makes up lies and excuses, and it's always something different, and you get used to this where he's never going to tell you why he wants to spend time with you. He just does, and you end up accepting his presence. Now, he is also a bit of a creep and a slime ball. So, what does that mean for you? Well, he ends up following you around, being a creep, being a pervert, being a slime ball, hitting on you all the time, saying comments about your body, and just trying to be very forward with you. In the sense, he would pin you against a wall with his arms on either side of your head, not letting you go, and make his intentions clear of what he wants with you and your body. Of course, he might have gotten a few calls to the ethics community every now and then about how he's being, well, a little inappropriate. But a lot doesn't happen because he got a sweet deal with the Foundation, so you have to put up with a lot of his BS. Of course, he is protective of you. He is protective of those he loves, even so much as going to join the Foundation to keep his daughter safe. And then he would put everything he cares for to keep you safe and keep you loved, because he does love you, even though he can't even admit it to himself sometimes. Now, with these Yandere traits, it gets a little complicated. His Yandere traits are in the sense that he has to keep you safe. Not just wants to, has to. And he's going to do whatever it takes to keep you safe. So, he's going to cut out and eliminate anyone that is a threat to you. Anyone that he deems is unsafe for you to be around would slowly go missing, be killed, or just start to leave you alone and avoid you. Because he is enough to make all the females around you be creeped out and to stay away from you. And he's able to threaten all the males around you to keep them away from you as well. Isolating you because you are safer with just him in your life. That would be the first thing he does with his Yandere traits. Ooh, sorry, I'm jiggling the mic, and sorry if you guys heard all that tap, 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 and I didn't notice I was doing it until it was too late. Anyways, Alto Clef is also very loyal, so he would be loyal to you. He wouldn't sleep around. He wouldn't hit on other men or women. He would just be with you and stay by your side, loyal to you. And he would love you as you, accepting you for you, treating you like the god or goddess that you are to him. Well, of course, this does not go as smoothly all the time as we would like it. He also is very controlling. He's a very controlling type of Yandere. He needs to have control over the situation. And that is a lot with you, where he needs to control you in the sense. He needs to be the one to make the rules for you to follow, to keep you in line, and keep you from seeing other people. He is also a jealous type, in which he would be jealous of the other time you spent with others. And especially if you spent time with Jack Bright. He hates Jack Bright. If you were to spend time with Jack Bright, he would be livid. He would even grab you and drag you away from Jack Bright, screaming profanities at Jack Bright. Because that man gets under his skin, and he cannot have that man near you, his partner. As his obsessive side grows, he becomes more trying to keep you by his side at all times. He would not be letting you around anyone else because he needs to keep you by his side. Of course, he makes it seem like you have freedoms, but really you don't. You're under his thumb, and that's the way he likes to keep it. He is loyal to you still, of course, and loves you and adores you, but he's always still lying to you, never being honest about what he wants. So this just makes you, at this point, annoyed and pissed off with him. How he deals with rivals, as we said before, he gets them away from you no matter what, and will even kill them easily. Kills them with ease. Because if they are risk enough, he's going to get rid of them. And he would mostly get them right down to D class level, and then get them killed for that by an SCP if necessary, or by a chainsaw that he thinks is anomaly. Anyways, yes, he does not care. Though he has a soft side, he needs support. He needs affection. He needs to know that you won't leave him. Because he is insecure and has been hurt by his partner before. And he's lost contact with his daughter and cannot see her. He is a bit of a family man as well, in the sense that he wants a family. And he wants a somewhat normal life. He knows he can't have that though, so he puts all his love and affection into you as much as he can. He still has those guards up because he's afraid to get close to you just in case he has to leave. When he confesses, you think he's lying. Bottom line. It doesn't matter how sincere he is or how direct he is, you think he's lying because all he has ever done to you is lie. So this frustrates him. He even gets up in your face, pinning you to wall, trying to convince you that he loves you. At this point, you're terrified. You think he's actually going to hurt you. He would never hurt you, of course. But he needs to get it across that he loves you. And at this point, he's aggressive about it. Not with you, but he's aggressive with telling you and showing you that he loves you by getting you gifts and just being as honest about his feelings as he can be. And that is a whole mess in itself. He's like aggressively thrusting a bouquet of flowers into your chest and saying, I love you. And you're like, I don't know what to do. He's really crazy. Ugh. Anyways, he would be the type of Yandere that needs control, of course. And the type of Yandere that would hate everyone around you. Especially rivals that get under his skin like Kondraki and Jack Bright. He hates when they're around you because they get in the way and make him pissed off when they talk to you. It's just not good. It's not good. So controlling, possessive, all the classic traits. But also he would be the type of Yandere that would die for you. Bottom line. Yes, you would think all Yanderes would die for someone. No. A lot of them will even kill their darling instead of dying for them. But he would die for you. He's very much a shield type and would keep you safe. And he's a no-nonsense Yandere in which if you are being ridiculous in his eyes, he will physically pick you up, throw you over his shoulder, and take you where you're not going to be ridiculous. If he has to throw you in a cell and lock you up during a breach to keep you safe from everyone else, he will. He will carry you there and then lock you up and tell you to stay put. Because he's going to keep you safe. He's not going to be the type that's going to listen to your whining or you're complaining or saying you don't have feelings for him, because no, he's a no-nonsense. Pick you over his shoulder, take you somewhere, lock you up, keep you there until you learn to behave or until you are safe, whichever it works for first. That is the type of Yandere he is. And he would also want a family with you. And if he can't have a family with you, that would be great. And he would love for you to get along with his daughter, because then you could see her and pass on messages for him. Of course, he would get approval from the O5 Council to do that. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this slight dive into Alto Clef. If you would like to see more specific videos of, or maybe scenarios, me reading off fanfiction scenarios I make of the characters, comment that below. And I hope that you all enjoyed, and stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. Bye-bye!